Bonjour Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading for the next 3 months. So this is going to be looking at the energies over October, November and December. I'm going to be putting out 3 energies, one for each month from my oracle deck, and then I will clarify with the tarot. So as always, the cards will be listed in the description box below if you are interested. I hope that you are having a wonderful September month and that you are doing great. And I please ask that you do remember those are general readings, so take what applies and just discard the rest. So what do we have for my Sagittarius Aquarians, please? What are the energies coming towards them for October, November and December? So we have card 29, Breathe. Card 12, A Change in the Wind. And card 41, Soulmates. Oh, how beautiful! Let me put this aside. Okay. So, the card of Breathe. So in October, you are being asked to take some time out, and by that I mean disconnect. So it may be that you are working flat out at the moment and about to experience burnout, so this is your spirit team telling you to take the time to actually switch off, properly switch off from work. It may be that you are worried and you are like playing over and over again some scenarios in your head, which obviously is stressful. And again, this is a card that's saying breathe. This is obviously a card of meditation or doing some breathing exercises, because when we breathe, we ground ourselves. We practice mindfulness and we are present in the moment instead of projecting ourselves continuously, worrying about the future, worrying about the what ifs, that kind of energy. So this is really October for you. It's going to be about calming down, easing off, and maybe disconnected as well from social media. From the external noise is what I'm hearing, and just taking some time to properly switch off your brains and, have some peace and quiet. And then in November, you've got a change in the wind. Well, that is self-explanatory. Something is brewing. 12 reduces to number 3, which is growth, expansion, which is a number of movement, generally speaking. And November is going to bring something new. Something's going to change, which is very nice. And it probably appear because in October, if you take the time to meditate, to breathe, to disconnect, to not always rush, things may you may gain clarity. And then in December, you've got this beautiful card of soulmates. Now, obviously, soulmates can be a romantic partnership, but it can also be a best friend, whatever the case may be. We'll see with the tarot, but yes, this is very, very interesting. So, can you clarify those messages, please, for my Aquarians? So we have, oh wow, the Empress, beautiful major arcana. We then have the King of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. The Chariot, another major arcana. The Queen of Cups. And the Hermit, another major arcana. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, energy around you, the world. Oh wow. Okay, you're dealing with big energies in the next 3 months because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are major arcana out of 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, so more than half. Now the world is a beautiful card of successful completion. This is the card of ending a cycle and having learned all of the lessons that you needed to learn. because it's a major arcana, it has a bigger impact on your life. This is a longer lasting energy, and also to me as a tarot reader, it represents the intervention of your spirit team. So the lessons, the path that you were on, and the lessons and knowledge that you've acquired through those lessons, they were meant for you. They've enabled you to really grow and evolve, whether we're looking at your emotional or your spiritual development, or material development. But this is the end of something, and you really having gone through the portal, and it's that idea of success. So that's beautiful, wrapping up the end of the year beautifully. So under Breathe, you've got the Empress and the Chariot. So again, major arcanas. Now the Empress is number 3, which is growth and expansion, as I've explained, with the change in the wind. Now the Empress represents fertility and lacking for nothing. She represents the birth of a new project. She could represent the birth of a new love, but it's prosperity, abundance, fertility, growth, and it's interesting that it's under the Breathe card, which is asking you to, take your foot off, which is really strange because you've got the Chariot underneath, and the Chariot is victory and success through sheer willpower. This is, not taking any detours, going for something, having clear aim in mind, a goal, and tackling on all of the obstacles that come your way, and not deviating, and just getting it done and being victorious. And so these energies are really beautiful in the sense that this is talking about growth that comes and victory and so on and so forth. But they are under the card of Breathe. And so to me, they are indicating that you have been working really, really hard to provide yourself with either a prosperous relationship or a prosperous career or a business or something. And you've given it your all. You really have gone for it. And for some of you, there is an element of recognition as well here. If we're talking business, or in your career, your name is known, or your business, your brand is known, it could be that. And now is a time to switch off a little bit, is what I'm hearing. And there's a change in the wind in November. And you've got this King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen represents patience and understanding in the tarot, and the Kings represents mastery, knowledge and expertise. Cups is to do with feelings and emotions, intuition. So the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very much in touch with their heart. They make decisions based on their heart, and as you can see, she's bathing in her own emotions. And the Queen of Cups, and there's no genders attached to these cards, okay? This is the energy of the card, or the traits of the card. The Queen of Cups is someone who focuses on their happiness. The water that's coming out of the cup is representative, is a symbol for, the happiness, the feelings, and she's completely covered with it. She's into it. So she's someone who will focus on that, what makes her happy. And then you've got that King of Pentacles. Now this is somebody who knows how to grow the coin, because this is earth energy. It represents material gain or financial assets or jobs, careers. It may represent home life as well, but this is someone who's very grounded, very practical, and who's very successful. This represents stability, prosperity, so this could be somebody in your environment, very, very much, or this could just be you. You've worked really, really hard to manifest whatever it is you were trying to manifest, like business, career, and you are getting this, finally, is the word I'm hearing in my head, you are getting this prosperity and abundance and financial stability, which then enables you to open up your heart and go for what, your heart's desire, rather than focusing just on work, for instance. So that could be it for some of you. If we are here for a relationship, I don't really get the vibes of a relationship, but if we are, this is really showing that the relationship is grounded, is secure, and has the potential of fulfilling you emotionally. But it may have been hard work before, is what I'm hearing. And then in December, you've got the card of soulmates with the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. Now, both cards are number 9, so you may see number 9 quite a bit in the next 3 months. And 9 represents achievements in the tarot. Now, the Nine of Swords, swords being the mental realm, this is to do with your thoughts, your ideas, truths and communications. The Nine of Swords is a card that shows that you are worrying about something, stressing over something, you're being anxious. It may be that you are playing with loads of different scenarios in your head. You just can't get your mind to be still. And the Hermit is a card of introspection. This is isolating yourself, and it doesn't necessarily mean not going out for days. You know, it could be just switching off from social medias every day after work. Not necessarily asking for people's opinions all the time, and going within to find the answers. And because it is under the card of soulmates, if it is to do with a significant relationship or partnership, this is saying that the answer is within yourself. Instead of worrying about things that may or may not happen, the answer here from your spirit team is clearly to go within. They're telling you that you know the answer. Obviously, always do this without judgment. When you do this, you know, this is shadow work. You just look within and you know, look at what you see, and that will be your answer. Because the problem with the Nine of Swords energy is that when we worry about something, we overthink it and we play it like in a cycle in our heads. And what we focus on our attention on will manifest. So obviously having all of that stress and those worries is not good. You don't want to put your attention on that. You want to put your attention on something positive, which is why you're being advised to go within to find this answer regarding this soulmate person. I'm going to close out your reading with a final message. So final message, please. Okay, the Fool, there you go. So if you want an answer, there you have it. This is another major arcana for your reading. So really you see this is big for you, and the Fool is the card of a brand new beginning and taking a leap of faith. The Fool is always represented having very little baggage. So this is getting rid of this energy of the Nine of Swords where we analyze things, think them over and over again, and we take that with us. It's the baggage. So drop that, just leave it. Once you have done the work, once you've gone within with the Hermit card, you will probably find the strength for the desire, you know, to take that leap of faith with this brand new person. Again, you are sovereign of your life. I will never presume to tell you what to do, but this is very exciting because it's a brand new significant beginning for you. And, you know, the advice is to embrace it with a childlike energy, you know, not thinking about how you could get burned, because a child doesn't think like that. A child looks at something new with a sense of wonder and marvel, and that's the energy of the Fool, really. So there is a change coming for you. There is a significant person coming, and this may worry you, but the advice really is to go within and find the answers, because you're ready for a brand new beginning. You are closing out a cycle with the world, and you are ready for this brand new beginning, which looks very promising. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.